Hi, this is Pete Cohen and welcome to this presentation. I want to tell you all about the company Organo Gold. Organo Gold has been going for 5 years, and in 5 years, it's just started its 6th year, has outgrown the growth of Facebook and Google in their first 5 years. I'm going to tell you all about this company in a moment and invite you to find out for yourself why this could be an amazing opportunity for you. So who am I? Well, I'm a coach. As you can see, this is a coach with a picture of me on the side. This was a TV program where we went around the country and I was coaching people. I'm also a sports psychologist, having worked with some of the finest athletes to have ever walked the face of the earth. I've helped thousands of people lose weight, get fit, be healthy. I've actually written 14 best-selling books. And I've also worked as a business coach with some of the most well-known companies in the world, doing motivational training, doing leadership training, and doing executive coaching. And I've always looked to help people. I've always looked to help people find the answers to things. Because look, let's face it, life can be very much like a game of snakes and ladders. I don't think life is particularly easy, and when it comes to the corporate world, developing a life for yourself is pretty challenging. You see, the world has changed. As far as jobs for life are concerned, well, they don't really exist, and the cost of living is getting higher than ever, and in many cases the amount of money people are earning for their jobs is going down, if not staying the same. Now, how did I come across this company? Well, you know, it was the last thing I was looking for, and when I came across it, it really changed the way I looked at a few things. How did I find it? Well, this is my wife, Hannah Bradley, and a few years ago she was diagnosed with a very aggressive brain tumor, and she wasn't given very long to live. Now, I'm the sort of person that always believes there's an answer to everything. I've always believed that. My mum taught me that, and people pay me often a lot of money to help them find a solution for things, whether it's winning a world title, or whether it's conquering a fear or losing weight, or for a company to have more effective teams within it. I've always looked for answers. But this was the first time in my life where I didn't think there was an answer. I thought, well, maybe what the doctors are saying is actually going to happen. But I still used that belief inside myself that there was an answer to things. And I found a treatment in America which cost about $300,000, £250,000, and we sold everything and we raised some money and we went out to America, and she had the treatment, and this is where we also met this man. This man is called Dr. Rakowski, and he is probably one of the most well-known nutritionists, chiropractors in the world. He had 20 athletes at the London Olympics, and we went to go and see him because, I don't know about you, but I figure that diet is actually quite important. And he was the man who said to my wife to drink the coffee, one of the Organo Gold coffees, as you'll find out more in a minute about the products and what is special about these products. These are coffees and teas and hot chocolate, or that all contain a Chinese mushroom, a mushroom that has been in Chinese medicine for thousands of years and has been proven to have many, many medicinal benefits. And it was a year later that Dr. Rakowski told me about the business opportunity that existed with this company, Organo Gold. Now, I immediately thought, wow, isn't that like pyramid selling? And I grew up in an era where most people, when you talked about direct selling or network marketing, they immediately thought of network marketing as in a pyramid, as someone taking advantage of you, people making money from you. But I now think completely different about this business, and many people are still skeptical, but I encourage you to do your own research. You see, this is corporate life. This is really a pyramid. If you look at this, the manager at the top, the executives, the departments, and the rest. That many people kind of start at the bottom and never work their way up. In fact, in many cases, I'm not going to say what you can see, but you can see it, it's very hard to get to the top. In many cases, when you try and get up there, people will stop you. For me, this is a different way of working. And some of the most well-known people in the world of business, people are like, look, who do you see here? This is Donald Trump. And this was him being interviewed on the David Letterman show, saying, you know, if he was started again in business, he would choose network marketing. And look who this is. This is Bill Gates. He said if he was given a chance to start over again, he would choose network marketing. You see, the funny thing about human beings is we tend to be very skeptical. But with any new idea, even though this is not a new idea, this type of business has been going around since the 50s. And pyramid selling was banned in the 70s. This is a legitimate business. But let me ask you this. If you wanted a global business right now, if you wanted to have business that was going to be in 37 countries around the world, how difficult would that be for you to do that? It would be pretty damn impossible, right? Well, this is where Organo Gold has really established itself already in 37 countries and providing a product that people consume on a daily basis. Now, you see this guy here, look what he's drinking. This is how most people go through the day. A lot of people get stressed and what they resort to is coffee. A lot of people will rely on it. But the thing about coffee is that it's pretty acidic. What that means is that it can cause problems. It gives often people the jitters. It gives people a high and then it gives them a low. But with any business, if you can find what people do on a daily basis and make that your business, you can be on to a winner. And the thing about network marketing is that many of these companies are established, have a proven way of working, with you looking to make very minimum investment into the business where you can get going and start making a success almost straight away. So just think about this. How many cups of coffee do you think are drunk on a daily basis? And look, if you look on the right hand side here, you'll see that coffee does many of these things. It raises stress levels, it raises blood pressure, it can be acidic and toxic, it causes jitters, it causes caffeine crashes, and it doesn't really have much nutritional value. Whereas our coffee balances pH levels. Now, what does that mean? Well, let me just explain that we have many systems in the body, and one of those systems is called the endocrine system, which is where all hormone activity is governed from. Hormone activity is pretty what's called pH dependent. Coffee is pretty acidic. It has a pH of 5. So what that means is if you're having a lot of coffee and you have a poor diet, your body becomes quite acidic. With this coffee, it provides energy, it oxygenates the body, it boosts the immune system, it increases stamina. It's a natural detoxifier and it has 192 active antioxidants. Why? Let me introduce you to Ganoderma, also known as reishi, also known as lingxi. It's been in Chinese medicine for thousands of years. And here you'll see here two of the original emperors in China holding Ganoderma in the park. This was their most prized possession. If you were caught with this and you weren't in the royal family, guess what they would do? They would chop off your arm. If you were caught with it again, they would chop off your head. So is this the right business? Well, that's up to you to decide. I'm not here to tell you what's right and wrong, but what I am here to do is to present to you what I believe to be the biggest and best business opportunity I have ever seen in my entire life. And this is someone who years ago was against this type of business because of what I thought it was and didn't even drink coffee and hated selling. But this is a business where you don't sell. This is a business where you share. And I never used to like the idea of recruiting people to come into your business. But let me tell you, what this business is really about, it's not about recruiting. It's about bringing people into your organization where they can become your team members, where you can help them grow. So let me ask you, why do you think Manny Pacquiao is in Organo Gold? Why do you think Ulysses Jr., who is Muscle Mania champion? This is Non Evans in the middle. She has competed at international level at 6 different sports. This is Reese Priestland, who plays rugby for Wales. This is Gemma Magnuson, one of the strongest women in the world. And this is Mr. Greg Norman. Why do you think that these people are in the business. Now, I know some of you now are going, well, it's because they're being paid. None of these people are being paid by Organo Gold. They're all in the business because they love the products. This is one of the most successful and one of the richest sports people of all time. He wanted to buy Organo Gold, but they said no. Everyone has to start at the same place. This, my friends, is a legitimate opportunity for everyday people to start mastering their own destiny. Is it easy? Well, is anything easy in life? I think anything worth doing, it takes time, especially to build a network. Because let's face it, we all do network marketing all the time. How many times have you told someone about a restaurant that you've been to or a film that you saw and then people went to do it? This is just a way of sharing something and getting paid for it. Now, these are the 4 fastest growing industries in the world. Health and wellness. How much money do you think is spent on health and wellness every year, every month, every week, every day, every minute, every second? Whether it's buying bottled water or supplements or joining a gym or anti-aging creams, whatever it is, people will do whatever it takes. And this is an industry that is growing and growing and growing. And home-based business. More and more people are working from home. And let me ask you, do you like the idea of working from home more of the time? Me, personally, I love it. I love working for myself and answering to myself and having an incredible team of people around me where we're all working together. And what about the internet? Well, if you're not online, chances are you're watching this online. I was figuring out the other day, I think still one industry you still can't get done online is getting your hair cut. And coffee. What about coffee? Well, coffee is the second most consumed drink in the world. It's the second most traded commodity in the world. Coffee is big, big business. This is an opportunity for you to combine the 4 fastest growing industries into one. Organo Gold is going to be massive. And in the UK alone, it's so untapped. So look, coffee's not a luxury anymore. It's a part of everyday life. So these are American statistics. Look, 400 million cups a day. And all the specialty coffee sales like mochachinos, frappuccinos, bacabam, all these things, they're everywhere. And millions of people pay up to $4, maybe £3 per cup. And some people drink even 3 to 5 cups a day. And look, the war of these companies, Starbucks, McDonald's, who had to reinvent themselves as a coffee company after the film Super Size Me, where more and more people started to realize, wow, if you eat too much of this, it can kill you. Even Dunkin' Donuts have changed their logo of a donut to a coffee cup. So what makes this so unique? Well, look, it's this Chinese mushroom, Ganoderma. So let me ask you, it's an exclusive ingredient. It's incredibly bitter if you have it on its own. And Mr. Bernie Chua, the CEO of Organo Gold, spent many years infusing it into everyday drinks that we all consume, making it palatable. So let me ask you the question. Do you want more oxygen in your body? Do you want more energy? Do you want your body to detoxify itself better? Do you want more vigor? Do you want better sleep? Do you want better circulation? Do you want to support your immune system? Do you want better health and longevity? Of course you do. There's over 1,800 medical peer-reviewed journals on this mushroom. Why? Because pharmaceutical companies are always looking for things that they can use to make powerful drugs. This is something that the Chinese have known about for years. They call it the king in Chinese medicine, whereas ginseng, which most people have heard of, is the queen. The company has no debt. It has more certification than probably most of the products that you've ever had in your life. Eco-certified. The teas are kosher. All the products are halal. GMP certified. The company has built a $240 million park. It's the largest Ganoderma facility in the world. The Ganoderma is 100% organic. And we have an incredible array of products. From a mocha, from a latte, from a black coffee, to a hot chocolate, to a red tea, to a green tea, and actually the nutraceuticals. There are some products that you can see there that aren't available in the UK yet, but I'm sure they will be one day. So here we are. Look, we see the three amigos, as they're known in the business of Organo Gold. Mr. Holtenbugs, on the left, he was the #1 earner in the whole world of network marketing last year. He was reported to earn over $15.5 million. That's Mr. Shane Moran on the right, who's the global master distributor. And in the middle, you have Mr. Bernie Chua, who is the CEO. This is a company that is founded on leadership, and Organo Gold now is becoming known as a leadership company, because where you have good leaders, people will follow. And that's what we have in our leg of business in the UK. We build people, we help people, we support people. Now this is the Think and Grow Rich book that you can see. And if you look on the book, you'll see the Organo Gold logo. Well, how did that happen? Well, that's Napoleon Hill, who died many years ago, and his grandson approached Organo Gold. So who was Napoleon Hill? Well, he wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. In the 30s and 40s, he spoke to many people who were extremely successful and found out why. And that is what the book is all about. And Napoleon Hill's grandson approached Organo Gold and wanted to collaborate with them. Why? Well, he said that if his grandfather was alive today, he definitely would have wanted a collaboration, because what Organo Gold have done has already in 5 years had documented over 40 millionaires. Pretty incredible. Now, there are 7 ways to get paid in this business, and I'm not going to go through that in any detail. If you're interested in the business and you want to understand this, then spend some time with the person who asked you to watch this, and he'll help you understand. But let me just explain to you this. How many ways do you get paid? For most people, it's just one way, a salary. If they're lucky, maybe a bonus or a commission. With Organo Gold, there are 7 ways. In fact, now there's actually an 8th way, which is the supercar program, where you get to a certain level and Organo Gold will give you money every month to pay towards a car of your choice. So how do you get started? Well, look, this is a business for £40, about $50. You can get started, where they give you a website, and then you can trade in 37 countries around the world. So if I knew someone in Japan, they could go to my Organo Gold website, buy product from there, and the product would be shipped to them. I wouldn't have to do anything. I would just get paid. And you tell me, what business for £40 could you then have access to 37 countries around the world? If you're serious and you want to get going in the business, you can go bronze, which is this business builder pack and the bronze pack. It's about £190 in total. You get 10 boxes of coffee, and then you're qualified to start earning commissions on people that come into your business, 10%. Silver, that's 340. Again, you get that in product. No one is taking money off you for old rope. The money that you pay, you get in product. And gold. Gold is when you start to earn 20% commission. You only have to pay this once. You get 70 boxes of coffee in the UK, and you're in. You're all in. And we will show you how to get your business going, how to be successful. Organo Gold's mission is to become the most admired corporation in the world. How does it do so well? Well, it takes 50% of every product and is distributed through the distributors that come into the business. It doesn't matter who is above you. It doesn't matter who is below you. Actually, it does matter who is below you. Because if you can support and build leaders in your business, then you could earn more money than anyone else in this business. It really is a question of how hard you want to work and how smart you want to be. So are you ready to be the next coffee millionaire? Now, I know that sounds a little bit cheesy, but the reality is anyone can be successful in this business. How do we grow the business? We literally, if they're people we don't know, we ask them if they drink tea or coffee, at least occasionally. We ask them how they drink it. We ask them what their favorite brand is. We ask them if they were paid ever for drinking that coffee. We give it to them. We follow them up. We are the messenger. We're not the message. The message is already there. So this is Richard Branson. And look what he says here. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, Say yes and then learn how to do it later. Organo Gold, we're so excited about this business and sharing it with you. If you have any questions and you want to know more about it, then speak to the person who invited you to watch this, and we can share with you exactly how this works and how you can be successful in the business. It's simple, it's easy, it's coffee. Thanks for watching.